and because of revenue caps moving back and forth, we had to wait and know that. We had to wait until we know our enrollment, which we now know. And so we're able to do some further refinements to bring to you what would happen if, at the request of the board, we were to say to you, what would be the effect of having a 9% property tax increase? And so you can see that right here we have the calculation. I will note that we did do some refinement of debt service. As we closed the books from last year, we realized we had some money left in the debt service account that can be used to offset this year, so we reduced that. Constant change that we're going to see all the way up until October 26th. You'll notice that the 9% has a decrease then in the general fund amount available. What this means is that you're not using the full revenue cap capacity based on the formula. What it does mean, of course, is that as we look at those equalized values, well, one of the things that was talked about last week was, are we going to have an increase in values? Or are we going to actually see it go down? And there are other districts in the state that I become aware of that have their valuations going down. You are fortunate that you can look at it and say, wow, it went up 0.3%. Not a lot, but hey, it stayed above zero. It's good. Well, the result is that we find ourselves presenting you with a $7.35 estimated, again, estimated, property tax levy rate. And then as you look down below, you can see that the cost to the taxpayer, very similar to what was presented at the annual meeting because of the change in the equalized value of approximately $58 a year, right? $5 now. But notice that very last line. Because you're choosing to tax at $30,548,000, in the revenue cap formula, as we work through that, that's below what you're allowed to generate in your revenue capacity. And so keep that in mind. But notice that we do have that footnote A down on the bottom. No, it didn't show up there, but notice it says, dependent on final equalization aid calculation. So again, I stress, it's not over. We're waiting for the equalized aid numbers to come